As all good Asian women or people, kids of immigrants, they really wanted me to be a doctor. For years, my mom would send me this literature, How a Nurse Can Become a Physician. Hi, I'm Theresa Pak. I'm a registered nurse. I'm an ICU manager that works at UC Davis Medical Center in Sacramento, California. So this is my mother. And this is me, and this is my sister. This is in Korea, Seoul, Korea, in the 1960s. My father, he's like, I don't want to raise my 2 girls in this country, and he came here. So we were left with my grandmother. I didn't see my parents from the ages of 2 to 5 years old. My grandmother took care of us. And then when I was 5, we flew from Korea to San Francisco airport. When I became a nurse, it was the AIDS pandemic, but that's not what it was called at the time. Lots of fear around it, lots of unknown. So I started working or following these nurses that worked in a unit that basically took care of people that had AIDS, that were dying of AIDS. And I had this one experience of following this nurse, and she clocked out, and then she walked back into a patient's room. She took off her glove and held the hand of this man who was dying. And I was stunned. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, he's human. He was born alone, and he's certainly not gonna die alone. And I was so struck with that. And I'm like, I wanna do that. That is what I wanna be. I wanna be in the trenches with that kind of compassion. To me, that is like the highest form of a privilege, to be in that way. So that actually started my journey into nursing. My younger sister made a decision about her life. She had a chronic illness, and she chose to be in hospice. And I just remember I was thinking, my entire nursing career was so I can take care of my sister. Had I been a physician, I would have not been able to care for her in that way. And I was with her until she died, and she died about 5 years ago. So every time I look at pictures of her, I'm reminded of that. Like, yes, I was called to nursing, but she ultimately was my most important patient. That's my journey.